I'm back. I'm going to see inside. Would that be the fan of the computer? Or would that be the AC, which is right there? I changed my shirt. It's the shirt that I got from the team. There's a bit of sadness when it comes to like. There's a bit of sadness when it comes to like these things changing. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I make little noises and they're totally voluntary, and I use them to stimulate myself. And they were the same for ages. Now they've changed, which is a little bit sad. So yeah, occasionally they come back, but whenever things change drastically, it impacts my brain, and then that in turn probably impacts my little sounds. So yeah, no energy drink today, just coffee and ramen depending on whether I can make up my own one. Yesterday I brushed my teeth, I washed my face, and I went to work and did everything. Oh my, that's weird. I don't know what to do with this camera. was a nice sound I hear in a song, wasn't there? Or it was there, but I didn't hear it. Oh. Heat advisory. Oh, that's a new one. The old ones are dying. I feel like some bad things when they happen, it's totally arbitrary. Oh my god, I'm not cracking any jokes. I think this is a sign of emotional stability. Actually, probably the opposite. Vanishing in a mirage. Without you, turn me cold as winter snow, winter snow. I'll freeze the breath right in your throat. Before we ascend to madness, you'll what you sow. I won't fall for sabotage. And lies that you won't render. To last, I won't fall for sabotage. Oh. Sabotage. It's a good idea not to drink in a big mug. There's more space for the water to swish around, and when it hits the edge hard, it flies and touches your computer. Oh my god. Was that an experience? Oh, it's killing me. But it's okay. Sabotage. Dun, da, 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 dun, dun, da, 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 da. Tend to vent a lot this channel, so I don't think I'm good to consume in large doses. These earbuds are too bassy. It's like being in an EDM concert. Arranged by Team U. Sorry for being wrong. I got myself. If I scared you, sometimes I don't take it personally. I say, I'm a little bit evolved. I only get offended in part time. Just a tad, that's a joke. You're allowed to get offended when you want to. Thing you said on the day, 'cause I know that you can. You say you're doing fine without me. You say you do super without me. So why you at this bar alone, or drinking on your own? Ooh, 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 love will take some time to recover. Don't go chasing another heart. Honey, yeah, I break up St. Paul. I see you smiling at me like. And you kiss me goodnight and say it's the last time, but I knew right there you would come right back any day. Just to tell me you'd regret everything you said on the day. 'Cause I know that you can. You say you're doing fine without me. You say you're doing great without me. So why you at this bar alone, drinking on your own? Ooh, 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 ooh. So great without me. Say you don't want my arms around you. So why you at this bar alone, drinking on your own, drinking on your own? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, I know that you can. so great without me. You say you're doing fine without me. So why you at this bar alone, drinking on your own? She said you couldn't care less about me. So you don't want my arms around you. Drinking on your own. I'm gonna grab some water. I don't think I should have a drink every day because I'm a living thing and I'm also like below 5 feet. So, you know, I'm not trying to die or anything, but it tastes so good. I could just have a caffeine-free version. Now I don't know what to believe, cause you're falling down on my feet. So I lift you up to my knees, so you know I'm letting you breathe. This guy or this person, or woman, whoever it is who makes these songs, probably just like a dude or a non-binary person, who knows. And they're excellent at making music. And if you hear the song, you know it's theirs, even if you haven't seen the artist's name. Just because when they make a song, they make sure it sounds like their own. They're like so chilled out. No, the concept is very spicy, and I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Can't really put anything on a body without any consequence. And there's food. Yeah, I don't have that much consequence. It's a chance to have a nice body anyway. Might as well do whatever the fuck I like. Getting in shape is so ridiculous because it takes time. I feel like I don't have to accept that. I could be watching YouTube in that time that I'm firing. Is that inappropriate? Like, curl. Shit. At least it wasn't cooking effect, it's just sus. Excellent. Anyway, that's the first fuck up of the stream. We don't count Benson, of course. These songs have like a filthy city vibe to them, which I love. So, yeah. I think I need to go hydrate. I need to go drink some water. Nice. Is it even? I'm just profile picture. I feel like he got big just for the profile picture. I'm not slandering, I promise. I think anyone can notice that. I made it my profile picture on another backdrop on my other computer. Because it's down, I can't access it. I just made it my him, sorry. I just made my profile picture. Or, fuck, not my profile picture. You follow me home. I just made it my backdrop, and I was like, I just got set up. Oh well. I'll talk. Hey, that's Victor. Hello, Victor. A can of beans shakes. Sad song. Do you people are asexual? Like half for my heart, like half it's dummy. Sauce. Engine sound. You never see women putting men on their shoulders. It's a very nostalgic vibe to it. Oh fuck, I don't know who I am. It's a consequence of losing something important. Everything is so uncertain. I'm moving. Whoa, we'll be gold again. Whoa, you could just pretend. Oh, so when the sun comes out from the cold, we'll be alone. We'll be alone. How weird would it be if you were single your whole life and then you woke up and there was someone in your bed? You know, I kind of like being alone, partially for that reason. That's just a joke that I'm telling. Oh fuck, who was that? Did I hurt him by accident while I was sleeping? Have I kicked him at any time in my 8 hours of sleep? Because you get used to things, you know, and they've been the case for so long. What did he eat when he wakes up? And then just fuck off. Ah! I'm falling. This is not true. I haven't fallen for anybody in, I think 2 years. And at least 3 months I got because of my obnoxious cunts. Oh, fuck, I can't talk yet. Happy birthday to all your romantics and asexuals. I was born asexual. So the world has been an interesting place until I figured out. When they say throw it back, they mean toward, and they find that attractive. From the back, that's, oh, let's just sing. Dish, dish, dish. Falling, falling. Dish, 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 dish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Falling. Tell me why I'm falling. I'm falling, but it's hard because I'm falling. Ooh. It has a nice and swift beat to it. I love that. Which one? Started to fall, where were you? How could I know you were falling too? Grabbing the waves, cutting my skin. It's hard because I'm falling. Tell me I'm falling. Oh, I'm falling. Bum, bum, bum. Falling, turning back, falling. The new cane was based on Luciano, a remix, I think. Oh, yeah, I could be wrong. That's dance, yes. Mm-hmm. With Mother in the Realm. Mm-hmm. That's a good idea. Mm-hmm. She's going to eat my soul. And then my dad is going to enjoy it. And every time something happens, it's a really nonchalant attitude about my suffering. Thanks, Dad. Who needs him anyway? Kind of sad because he could connect with these kids emotionally. He just acknowledged the fact that his wife is not a pleasant person at all. And that's a fucking understatement. Energy drink. Give me a barrel of melon. More caffeine per sip, the better. Can there be different versions of caffeine, like a chemical? A pesca. An escapa pesca? Nice, nice. And then it could be Ruben in the background, or Victor. They both know enough. Historically, piano has been Ruben's thing, and guitar has been Victor's thing. And Ictor. Dum 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 dum. Oh, beautiful. What a lovely message if it was only fucking true. Sorry, that's. There's a sticker on my computer, a scan code, and written letters. Why? And the camera's wonky. Oh man. Man. Oh, things are not so good, I guess. But that one I haven't tasted that for. That had an interesting flavor to it. That's even worse than when I consume alcohol. Because alcohol is actually supposed to be drink, and it's the difference between coffee and sitting up in the mouth and the fermented beverage. You know, I pulled freeze the first two sips, first glass. But, you know, it eventually becomes palatable. concealable. It can be. But eventually it becomes concealable. A lovely song about empathy. It's not, it's not. Lights off. Just stop for a minute until the universe. As we star-crossed with a heart embossed. Now it's a high cost. Don't get burned. Let's go round and round. Spin from the ground. Want you to take you home. Strip you holy air till you breathe my air. Baby, let's go. Strip you all there till you breathe my air. Alright, I want to grab coffee. Actually, I have to go pee and grab coffee. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go grab something else. I'll do something else real quick. Should I switch out into different mode? I don't know. Alright, coffee's been acquired. Peed. We're good to go. Oh. The Fat Rat is a good artist. Oh. Well, he's an excellent artist. And everyone knows that already when I'm not making next to touching my coffee. I'm back to drinking swamp water, guys. There's nobody here. I'm just talking to myself. But if anyone ever sees this, if anything bad has happened in your life, it's not really the end. You're going to get past it. But first, you have to be miserable. Sorry, I don't make the rules. What? Maybe we can be miserable together until things get better. I have swamp water, and I'm gonna have to be okay with it. Time to pay the price for my mistakes. As I say, as long as there's music in my ears and coffee in my cup, I'm feeling fine. Or occasionally an energy drink. Ugh. It happens at the same pitch as mine. That's nice. One day I'll get everything I lost back. I just do have that hope. I think I can make it through. People always gypsy say things like, yeah, tell me things. Like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Cat hands, cat hands. What a lovely song. It probably works really hard on this. You have a good idea? Write it down. When I drink coffee, I can sing because the sweetness of the sweetness that it doesn't make my mouth water. With energy drinks, I salivate way too much when I have a sip, so I can't sing while I'm drinking them. Definitely not professionally, whatever that means. Singing is just opening your mouth and making noise. And that's a good thing. But it throws me off when people say, yeah, professional singer. It makes me There's nothing wrong with that. But singing like more than a professional thing for me is just something that I enjoy. Anyway, but I'm not going to deprive people of doing what they want. So, yeah. It's getting very sunny, nice, and it's 8 degrees out, which means no walk. Ah. Um, Hasty Network. Is that a radio? Or is that music releasing company? I think his name was, but I can't tell. Maybe it's the ones who made the video game that didn't make the song for the video game. I've known the Fat Rats music for like, I think around 2 years now, maybe under, maybe over. But I wasn't always aware that it was his music, even if I was listening to his music. People like re-release the songs, you find them in playlists. It's also how I discovered Vice Town. So, listening to their music, but I wasn't always aware that it was their music. Nice and control. Oh yes. I like to put caffeine in my body and then see what it does. Can do not too much though. It's gonna be shaky. I consume caffeine safely. New skin, that's so weird. Now that is not carnivore carnitine. My life sucks again, I don't know what to do about it. What if it was just a fictional character in a show? Then maybe I'd be able to cope, but I can't. Losing life out of my soul every time something bad hits. Sorry, I'm making it relatable. Excuse me. My love is behind it all. I fucked a couple of things Hello, Ruben. Hello, Victor. They're in a profile picture. Let's wave to them. Oh. I am bored. far away. Give me your love, babe. Sorry. Oh, I didn't know. I did. Oh, guys, I didn't know. Alias. Fuck. I thought it said. I didn't know it's featured on a Future Base by Central, but this is just great. I didn't know Immediate Alex featured on a Future Base song by Soundtrack, but this is just great. Is it Future Base? Can I call it trap? Because it has baby drums in it. Baby drums. Baby drums are very difficult to make with my mouth because the beat is difficult to put in my head. There you go, for humor. Women should sing. Come on, Ruben, you know you want to. I know you have that personality of like, yeah, I want to be the best. Come on. Finish the square and just sing. Go ahead, go ahead. No, this is disrespectful. I don't mean it like, sorry. Karma, which has similar vibes to like, I'd say Karma has a dark vibe. When I first heard LEX, Lifestone, the other gave me like a dark vibe kind of energy. When do you blink? Are your thoughts breathing? I can't hear a sound. Shadows pass. What are mommy issues? What does it like fully entail to have mommy issues or dad issues? I don't want you to give a fuck about me. But if you really want to do something for me, you gotta give a fuck about yourself. I weed out toxic people like the little plants. Out you fucking go. You're being very naughty. I hate your attitude. Shoot, shoot. People aren't my thing. Partially because I don't fall in love with them anymore. Alright, reprise. Can you hear the sound? Oh, minus one words. Rain is coming down, down. You got away with destruction, destruction. Hit a fire without judgment. No, you won't learn. one of my favorite songs called 40 by Convex featuring Jex Jordan. Discovered it months ago, like time before I moved back into my room. I was still living in the same house, but somebody pushed me out of my room. And it sent me into a deep depression, I guess, for lack of a better word. You say depression. Really, it's somebody else's foul actions and us reactive to it. Well, anyone who diagnoses, we put them in the bin. It's kind of half a joke, though. You do you. Do whatever works for you. I'm on the ground. This is true. No. What a cathartic song. Some British people say, why do I drink this stuff when it's alcohol? But the coffee, that same rule could be applied. Why do I drink this stuff? Oh, it tastes like savory. My nostrils are clogged. I'm tired. I'm just gonna listen. It's a wrong. I can't make right. This is not a relatable song because I'm awful. This is a song written about a man. This is just because of my prior experiences with love. These feelings inside, butterflies, fly in the night. Rise up. That's the song. That's not cool. That's just the intro song. Which playlist related with the balloons on it? That's the playlist. Balloon related with big thighs. That's what people like. California Device Tone! Sung by a child. And the word would even play if it was like Ruben or Victor. Excuse me. Just like a clone of Chad's. That's not good. Sorry. I might replace my computer, replace my earbuds. My love for music will never die. Not completely. What about your ability to produce it? Shh. I can't do that. We're not doing that. Spent 2 years being in a washing machine at my mom's. This treatment, I can't do it. And I'm not making excuses. I can't do it. I have brain stuff. And it doesn't go well with getting things done. Well, I turned my essay on time. It's kind of pathetic that I'm taking a college course at 23. But if that's you, that's totally fine. I'm just judging myself. I'm not judging you. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da. Oh, I can't feel anything. Ah, my toe keeps touching my cup. Oh, oh, and the same phonetic sound. Does the Dutch language have r in it? I'm curious. Dutch is a bit like French, but more aggressive, isn't it? I guess we have that in common with Arabic. Here it comes. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. The shoot. What a gorgeous piece of music. Right here. It's not entirely happy, there's something else in there. I think it's a commentary on California. Not the state, but personal experiences living in California. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, life is very short, so why try? This is not how your motivation. Say something nice. Something nice to say. First, you're young, and then you're not. Oh, we got it back. Yes, we just have to find something depressing to say. I miss my computer. I don't feel like I'm entirely myself without it. I have massive deltoids for no reason. That's not me flexing my friend. I have big arms. Not from working out, just for existing. Every time I mental breakdown, I over ripped. Oh, yummy. Sorry, I'll stop. Oh, if only. I'm gonna have to watch them as well, because I'm a woman. Maybe I fool myself. It's just buried underneath all the tragedy and trauma. You never really change as a person, unless you change your morals to be better. You're still you, even after all the bad shit that happened. I don't feel like myself. Mm. No use in squabbling and splashing my hands and legs. I just have to take it. I just have to be miserable. Until it gets better. Just relax and let it happen to me. Because pain has a lifespan and it will eventually die. And then I'll get to be happy. Hopefully uninterrupted this time. Bum, bum, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I wish I had electricity powers to power my computer electronics. You're not gonna win water. I'm made of shucks. Shucks. Handsome. There he is. Ubin is a little bit handsome. But I only see a little bit because I'm dead inside. Otherwise, I'd be like, yep, hot stuff. That's a crazy thing to say on stream. More crazy stuff? Oh, this bit. I need like an hour of it. Just inject it into me. Knead the bread or punch it, or it makes it feel better. Bum, bum, bum. How professional. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dish, 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 dish. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know what to do. I'm just dancing. Which sounds stupidly edgy or stupidly cringe. But I'm just having a hard time enjoying the things that I used to. So, yeah. Please taste good today, please. Please. No, it tastes like the floor mixed with the dirt. And there isn't much of a difference. It's still pretty close together. There's one thing I've almost always been able to do, even when times got tough, and it's write jokes. And then, if it wasn't for a couple of events, I could say the same about singing and listening to music, but even that died, which is pretty fucking depressing. Yeah, this is what I'm like as a content creator. I just vent. But if you do want to avoid being in my predicament, if you do want to avoid being in my predicament, then just avoid stress. Um, not like as an easy way to do things, but if you do want to avoid the predicament, then avoid stress. Like a little bit, okay. But what happens when you're perpetually stressed in a traumatic way, it ends up robbing you of your ability to be stimulated by things like music, maybe food, um, anything that brings you pleasure. I'm just gonna say that. Anything that brings you joy and your brain feels buzzed off of it, it ends up dying because of how much you've been through. So I'm fine in general, or I'm not. You know, worst things happened, but I'm making it. I'm getting by. But to avoid being in my position, you have to not get stressed. Um, one of the major stressors, one of the major stressors is toxic people, and one of the most toxic people you have in your life is your parents. I'm not saying all parents are like this. I do tend to kind of have a bit joke where they're bad, but there's no group of people where you just take one and then like, no, they're not good. That's not the case. That's not true. But a handful, actually, it's bigger than a handful. It is, I have to say, it is bigger than a handful. A large handful of parents fuck their kids up. They mess them up. I don't know what else to say. Please don't take offense to this because I was victimized by this. So please don't like, you're attacking me. I'm not attacking you. If you're a good parent, excellent, keep going. Um, but it's to the point that I can't enjoy the things that I used to enjoy. And even so, it's like come back a bit. And like isolated incidents of like where I'm genuinely happy listening to music. This is a travesty because I love music, and I do not want to live in a universe where my love for music or my capacity to enjoy it in the way that I used to just dies. So, my mom is responsible for this. And to survive her, I have to be a combination of compliant and assertive. Because she has all the power, and she can ruin everything that I care about and love and hold dearly. Now, why is she like this? I don't know. I don't know, man. I have no fucking clue. But, whenever someone's very evil, it has more to do than with just their, like, affiliation. Are they a parent? Are they a teacher? You can never say all teachers are bad, all parents are bad, because that's dangerous. Even if they are, I can't go there. I mean, parents do make a nice little exception. They phenomenally suck. To touch my butt without my consent on multiple occasions. How dare you? So, I'm a little bit angry, a little bit unhappy, taken aback. And just because she's my mom doesn't mean she gets to touch my ass. No one does that. I don't like her touching me, and she's broken that rule so many times. Um, so I'm pretty pissy about it. There are times where I think about it and it makes me so angry, so probably a good idea to not think about it at the time. Because she knows it makes me upset and she's doing it for kicks. And that right there is upsetting. Very upsetting. Yeah. And then I begin to be like, I don't know. I can't trust her with my back turned, basically. Because she's gonna violate my no contact rule. By no contact, I mean, don't touch me. If you do touch me, then I will be very dead inside. And it's gonna be very weird for you. You're like, why aren't you feeling this is human contact, folk? Like, yeah, I don't know why I'm like this. Well, it's because of the trauma that I mean, that's also a thing. Um, if you get traumatized really badly, you wind up not really getting anything out of human contact. And I think part of that is me not being able to fall in love anymore. Like, nothing makes me feel anything. Nothing. But all that was left was music and comedy. And I did write jokes. A hefty amount. They weren't always funny, but they made me happy, and I think that's the most important thing about comedy right now. Is as long as it makes me happy and I get that special feeling when I write the joke, and that's all that matters, because if I ever become a comedian, I'll eventually find a crowd that likes my jokes, and that goes to you as well if you're trying to be a comedian. But right this moment, I'm not, just to be clear. But a fucking mug is in the way, and I have to move it. Everything has to be an impediment. Music used to make me feel so happy. What is this? What's going on? It upsets me a lot that the one thing that I thought wouldn't die, died. You know? Music should be electric. It shouldn't make me feel nothing. That's not good. It's the exception to everything dying. It's not supposed to die itself. What is that? Oh my god. Ruben. I'm sorry, Ruben. I sometimes say your name because I have to say words to keep my brain. Doesn't mean anything though. It doesn't mean anything. Sometimes you have to tell women like he's all yours because you interact with him and she's like, yeah. Oh. What, do you want to do anything to me? Is that what this is? Because I'm down for that, as long as you don't get attached. He's already, I didn't fall in love with him. Well, moving, if any, let's not get into it. He may be a slight exception to that rule. Because, even if I died inside, you're not gonna like this, but I still have yours. That's not a good thing. I can't fall in love with a fucker. Why the hell am I getting jealous? Because I like the idea of them. It's not good. Yeah. Like my mom, I was like, yeah, who's that singer? She's like, yeah, it's him. It's like, I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to take their crush. I'm not capable, not with these looks. I'm always saying that I'm afraid of like hurting people emotionally. But the thing is, look at me. And then it's just downhill when it comes to my personality. Yeah. So I am afraid of hurting people by accident, even though I'm a bit ugly. I'm afraid of that. Because it's being friends with people is nice, but if one of us falls for one another, it's game over. And then if I'm like the one who did that, then I'm the bad guy. I fucked up. But as long as I'm clear in my intentions and do things the right way, that won't happen. To any men watching, if you're here, be with someone who like makes your life better. You know, being with someone attractive is nice, and you should be with whoever you want to be with. But be with someone who like helps you breathe. You know, I've been through times that made it difficult to breathe. You know, just oh my god, it's a fucking oh no. I keep saying it. Ah. I've been through times that made it difficult to breathe, but if you can be with someone who makes you relax and makes you happy, romantically and any other way, then that's good. Message to women: be with someone who makes your life better. Make sure that they make you happy, and you make them happy. Like make sure they make you happy. They don't like try to control you and like that. But seeing as to it's dead inside, I don't do the whole relationship thing because I don't develop feelings for people. I chocolate bar, I want pizza. The only thing I like putting in my mouth is food. The only thing that touched my mouth is food, my microphone, and my coffee. Sometimes I bumped it into my mouth. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? That's a minor issue. That's an itty bitty problem. I love my shirt. Oh, it doesn't look like here. I used to look decent on stream, but I don't have to listen to it. I like that one smell. Touch me, the lights off and the chains on, baby. I'm not the right one. You should wait on. She freak for a bad hook, cause we're so good. I said, let me grab my dog now. She called in, well, also saying that, you know, I don't even know that, but, you know, type of issues that I'm my father. She said, destroy her, like, are you coming not out of doing that? I changed the rest of it, it's actually cat. I'm not a great person, but I try to do things the right way. There's no way you go through what I've been through and then wind up a good person. Cool. Yeah. I hope I can get back into my old account one day. any kind of change to my life or schedule or routine is pretty devastating to me. So I have to avoid things that could cause that. Oh. Oh, as I said, coaching's funny. Well, you don't owe anyone anything. So if they do, you don't owe not friends. You don't owe friends anything. They shouldn't say, "Yeah, we spent enough time together. When do we get married?" That's If I've been platonic with you, I shouldn't get that shit, and I won't because I look like a sea creature. One of those ones that don't have any hair. You know what I'm talking about. I look, like I've been living in a cave, hunting fish on all fours. And that's a joke I wrote months ago. Was it even before I bought my first computer? Technically, this is like the fourth computer. If they include the Chromebook. But we don't have to go there. Not the same, those black waves. Okay, so it's one of those songs. Gotcha. Ooh, yes. New song. Make me feel something for like 4 weeks and then die. How many years ago? Like 8 years ago. That's my Let's see, this doesn't age. It stays nostalgic. Okay, it's very clubby. Where have I heard that specific sound? Oh, yeah. I heard that before. I know I did. I think it's the same exact sound. Sometimes I hear sounds and they play themselves. It plays themselves in my head, but I forget what song it is for some reason. EDM song, boom. Who are you? I'm not telling you. I'm gonna play in your head. Not even a catchy part, just one part. A key change, or am I just wonky? Boobin. You can lead a person on, but you can't lead a picture of someone on. So come on, just, you know. I bring him to the tea party, but it's only a piece of paper. Ruben, you sit there. You're gonna be a person in my midst. And then you'll go home. I'll close the tab and tell you goodbye. the opposite order. I'll tell you goodbye now most of the time. I don't get lonely though. Like, almost ever. I never get lonely. I don't have a problem with not being lonely. I also can't cry. And for a long time I couldn't find animals cute. That's exactly why we don't ruin autistic people's lives. Fucking remember, yeah, it's just evil. Yeah, I can build computers and they're evil. I'm neither of those things. I'm not actually a little bit evil, but that's I keep it at bay, I promise. I want to be a woman who lives in a cottage and makes herbs. And then one day a man visits me. And then we fall in love and stay together forever. Of course, I'd have to stop being romantic. I'm getting out of the way. I'll just write myself into fiction. He needs healing salves, and I can provide them. I teach him magic, and he teaches me how to fight. What is that from, Davidai? It's probably the same, like, sounds. Oh, fuck, why can't I pull it out of... I know you! I've seen you before. This isn't over. Oh. I think my ears hurt. Or my genitals. These earbuds are too basic. This is exactly the kind of music that is played in clothes stores. D, capital. Villainonen. Maybe that's like a wordplay with holy and the N at the end isn't pronounced. It's holy. Like, I don't want to say it. I'm gonna be. It's Conan. Like, it's not fully pronounced. From what I've noticed, I'm not. Conan. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck. Far beyond the world of fallen angel can dwell. Paradise you used to call your own. Stolen and turned against us all. No. Until correction, or will I believe? When all I hear is lies, no, I won't comply. How could we all be so blind? Falling faster till we fly, and cease to resist our mind. Then our enemies will die. We are ready for the deception. We are ready for the deception. Hey, I can hit that note. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Who needs people who can hit that note? Fallen angel cannot a paradise you used to call your own. Stolen, then turned against us all alone, until correction for belief. When all I hear is lies, when all I will comply, how could we all be so blind? Falling faster till we fly, cease to resist our mind, then our enemies will die. We are everything deception. I found this song 2 years ago, and it meant a lot to me because my mom was abusive and still is. Not physically, not physically. Gotta be safe. He's always straining. Like Claire. Because she deceives me and makes me think that my life is over. But she's jealous. Because I'm on the cusp of something great, which is an unhinged thing to say. But there it is. There's nothing to be jealous of, unless you like the heft of my mental breakdown. One more. Two more. Almost. Bish. My brain told me one more, so I went with it. But it's a long song. So. 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Fuck yeah, let's go. I'm sorry for saying that she's jealous, but the truth is that is what I genuinely think. I'm fugly and emotionally unstable, so I don't know what exactly to be jealous of. And even if I can hit some low notes, it disappears when I hit the high ones because, I don't know, science maybe. But I do get this feeling that she's threatened by me, and that's the source of, like, the majority of her abuse towards me. It's just a feeling that I get, and I'm not implying that I'm, like, the shit or anything like that. And if you feel the same way, we can be a team. You know, maybe not, like, too much of a team, because teams can be sinister. You know, I don't want to, like, advertise anything. Yeah, you're making me feel like horrible. I will not give you a reason to destroy me more and more again. and again. This is a song. This is a song that I discovered on the same playlist as the other one. It was like a gaming playlist with a woman and cat whiskers and cat ears, cat ear headphones. It's pretty common nowadays. I think maybe like antlers for meter horns. I never understood cat ears. You know, I'm like supposed to be kinky and I should get it, but I don't get it. Why? What is the appeal of cat ears? Please explain why people like cat ears. I just don't get it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Not yet. Yeah, you make me feel like a rebel. I will not give you a reason to destroy me more again. Yeah, put your foot down. That's right. Huh. Make me feel like a rebel. I will not give you a reason to destroy me more and again. But being someone's cat would be nice, because I'm like loved. I don't want to be loved, but they're like, I don't know. I just perch myself on them in Sphinx position and make sure they don't move. That's kind of nice. What does cat ears? Explain it. God damn it. I don't get it. Something that just don't have the wire for it. And the tail. That, but if it was like a demon tail, a spade tail, that makes sense. That's cool. I'd want that. Then I can use it to charge my computer if it's electric at the end. Spade tail, perhaps clubs. No, that looks like balls. They have a ball tail. She has a dick and her balls are at the end of her dick. Sorry, that's foul. Nothing wrong with male pee-pee though. Pees very well. Excellent. Okay, this build up. Filthy coffee. There's this streamer called Emery. She's really cool. You should go check her out. Let's go women! Oh, it hit me hard. Sorry, just beat-wise. Well, you can go left and right with that. I don't have to clarify too much. You make me feel like a rebel. I will not give you a reason to destroy me more and more again and again. Sorry, there's things in my throat. And because I'm asexual, that's not supposed to be sexual. There's just things in my throat. But if you perceive it as such, that's okay. It just means that we're different. So yeah, enjoy yourself. Be safe. Sorry. Sometimes when I'm uncomfortable, I pop my lip. Sometimes it's just for fun, but in order to ease the cringing, I sometimes make sounds, and they are voluntary, but there's an urge behind them. So I kind of follow the urge. Yep. Different Heaven and Sian Aria, or Sean. I don't think he has like a bit of an accent, which is nice. If you have an accent, don't change it. Oh. Ramos. I can't do it without lowering my arms. Ramos. It just means different Arabic. Because if you're Arab, you don't always use a fork and a spoon or a knife. You say you do. But sometimes you just tear off a piece of bread and you swallow the food. It's a word that I use. I don't know if anybody else uses it. And then you squish it and you put it in your mouth. And that's called hummus. It's a Moroccan thing. Rhymes with hummus. Hummus. You bring a Western boy to Morocco or a Western girl, say hummus if he's a guy, but if she's a woman or a girl, you say hummus. If she's a woman, you say hummus. The IBM is to make it feminine. To conjugate it. Damn, my arms are big. I need to switch sitting positions. Hello. It's coming back. A sad song of Flexible Text called Never Your Friend, and also the first song I heard of Flexible Texas, I think. Ooh, oh, 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 mm. Wanna break it off and go your own way. Ooh. And baby, that's okay, yeah, it's fine, and it's totally you fall for me, I fall too. But that don't mean we don't make it through. But I don't feel the same. Cause we were always chin to chin, so close I can't even think. Skin to skin, up against the kitchen sink. Friendship ended where our bodies begin. You know that I was never your friend, never your friend. Ooh, never your friend from the start, and you knew. Oh, 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 mm. Oh, 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 oh. Was the missing piece you didn't know was lost? You wanna be there for me, but baby, at what cost? 'Cause we were always chin to chin, up against the kitchen sink, up against the kitchen sink. Our friendship ended where our bodies begin. I knew that I was never your friend, never your friend, never, never, never your friend. The heat lit up and it died, and now we pay the price. Ooh. We the fire, burn up the spark. Stand up for hours, I wanna die. And let's not pretend it was anything more. You knew that I was never your friend, never your friend, never you. Oh, 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 oh. Never your friend. We were two lovers, not meant to pretend. I was never your friend. Oh, 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 oh. Never your friend. Oh, 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 oh. Never your friend. Give and slate it. Hollywood region number 2. I love this song for resilience. I'm eating so much shit in my life. Metaphorically, of course. But clarify is the internet. I discovered this song about 2 years ago. Probably more. EDM phase. It's just not a phase though. That's the thing. And then I hit them on the side of the head with a pistol. Good night, mom and dad. Sleep well. It's funny because that's what you're thinking. Turns out I'm not the princess. It doesn't knock your belief system out of your head. If it did, I wouldn't be surprised. It's a pretty weak belief system. You know, it's not very inclusive. I'm just kidding. Everything I say is a joke. Bum 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 ba da dum bum bum. Verse 2. Bullets in the flames. Pull the tide in. Run away, 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 run away. Bum ba da dum bum ba da dum bum ba ba da dum bum bum bum. What is an EDC? At least tell me what the clarification is, the acronym. Glitch hop. A bit more hefty. Hefty glitch hop. Not that I would never make that. One time I wanted to produce music, so I downloaded this thing called Boom 3D. Why would I embarrass myself like this? I don't know, I just want to share. Hope you enjoyed. With that rap, absolute legend. May he never stop producing music. And slated and actually. Alright, I think I gotta go do something real quick, cause, well not, I don't know what it is exactly, but I just need to get up. Getting stronger every day. Excuse me. And it isn't the case, but it's a lovely song. Should I put on makeup? How do you, when you stream, is it okay to put on makeup every day? You know? Because I find it fun, but the thing is, it's not what I actually look like. You know, I cover my face and things, and I look just a bit nicer. But it's not what I actually look like. Actually, it's probably a good idea to go with water now. It can't be fucked. I have to be totally honest. Oh, I'm not entirely in the shot. My hair looks, I look like a slum. My hair, it's not a nice thing to say about myself, and I would not tolerate anyone who said that about me. But, my hair is like a bit greasy. Catman, Catman. Who would have that wide smile? Yes, it's a big cat. Ruben, Ruben. As much as I'm Ruben can. He's a music man. I was not uncomfortable with that. Not that anybody cares. I have a candle in my room. I saw it lying there at the dollar store, and then I got attached to it, so I had to take it home. And that's how your brain works is totally fine. But the war likes to convince you that you're weird. You really should file down the interesting parts of you. I do not recommend that. And if they don't like you, then fuck them. I can't handle a bit of weirdness. It's so difficult for me. I only have normal sex. It's so difficult to be you, isn't it? Because ever since I was a kid, I knew I was kinky. You have to be normal about it, didn't you? I mean, imagine having, oh no, we mustn't really, we mustn't be normal about it. If you're single, it's totally fine. So am I. And I have been for, I have been. I don't feel bad about it. I don't give a fuck. Bored. The microphone is so sensitive, and the camera. Okay, the OBS camera is beginning to catch up. That's good. I think I'm afraid of epilating my skin. Of course I would be. That's a reasonable response. It tweezes your hair out slowly. It's not a nice thing. It's a very nice smell, though. There is an energy drink that's Pac-Man flavored. It's like the theme of Pac-Man. So, you know. I feel like people. Oh, this is going to be an unhinged thing to say. I feel like people make a big deal out of aging, and it should be a big deal because your looks are changing, and we don't want that. But some people go overboard, and like in my mom's case, whatever has happened to me, I've suffered, but it didn't result in me being a dick to people. There have been some occasions where I fucked up, and I was not nice, so I will say that. But it didn't result in me being a dick to people, and I feel like aging wouldn't have that effect on me. I'm gonna find out, obviously, eventually. But I know, it's not just I feel, I know that aging is not an excuse to be a dick to people. Um, so, typically when someone's being a dick about something and they're going through something hard, it may have something to do with that. It also may be something else. Or an accumulation of things, if that's even a word. You know what I'm trying to say. My hair is greasy. I gotta cut it because my hair tends to look like shit when it grows out. For some reason, in my early 20s, I had this issue and my hair gets greasy. Next year, I'm not going to be in my early 20s, I'm in my mid 20s. So time is passing, and I hate that. But let me tell you, I have multiple things on my mind, not just time passing and aging. Because maybe it turns you into a dick. Maybe it'll turn me into a dick. And right now, I'm just like, I don't know what it's like. I'm speaking on something that I don't experience, so, and you're probably thinking, shut the fuck up. If you feel that way and you're annoyed by me, that's not good for you. Just mute me. There's a mute button. You can literally fucking mute me, and if you don't, you can also leave. You can close the tab. You can like rage quit me or something like that. You're allowed to fuck off. And I'm not offended because, um, you know, it gives almost yeah, I'm leaving because I don't like you. But, okay, alright then. But if you leave quietly, and I watch the view count go down by 1 or 2 or 3, your mental health is more important than me having a fucking view. So please fuck up for your own health. So maybe I am talking about something that I don't have much of experience in, but I have watched myself get a bit uglier in the last 3 years. I noticed it all of a sudden. I'm not insecure about my looks. I'm fine. I'm okay. Don't be my parent. You're doing a great job. Don't do that. I'll turn you into a stew. I won't. I'm joking. But my mom definitely goes overboard with being a dick, and I don't think it's, you know, I don't know. She's being unreasonable. Who am I to say what's reasonable? But she's being unreasonable. I'm not supposed to look like I'm 20 because I'm 23. That's just, I can fight that. I can throw a tantrum, but I put on weight. I look like an egg. I made a joke about that, but maybe I'll be okay with how I look in the future, but I'm not insecure. I just want to be clear, and I'm not looking for anyone to be like, no, you look fine. Don't. It's okay. That's not the topic of conversation right now. But she puts a lot of weight into like looking nice. She's like, I do things to avoid getting wrinkles, but that's good for you. But at the same time, maybe you can find a way to be hot even if you're a bit older. You know? I think it's something to breathe and to process. Um, if I shared anything that happened to me, you'd be traumatized. Which is why I won't do that just yet. But my whole problem is that I don't become evil, I just become more empty. I keep emptying and emptying and emptying until there's nothing. I don't become more evil, like, I'm gonna fight them and take revenge. I don't become that, I lose my capacity to feel things. Like, for a long time, I didn't, like, hug people because I knew it wouldn't make me feel anything. Um, well, like, there wasn't any people to hug except for my own family, and sometimes you don't want to hug them, I'm just kidding. It's a good joke. That's a good slogan, you want to treat up. Um, but yeah, human contact. I knew it wouldn't make me feel anything. I'm just not the kind of person who becomes a prick. Usually. But with my mom, it's like, um, I don't know, she could easily, like, just schedule a therapy session, schedule a spa day, maybe get a new husband, try something different. But she insists on being unhappy. I'm not gonna trash talk her too much because it's gonna come off as sexist. Um, not she has control over whether she wants to be happy, but she insists, you know. So yeah, don't be miserable as you get old. I know it's this really stupid fucking thing to say, and you probably think I should shut the fuck up. But like this woman, be miserable, but also be happy. You can do both. I'm not telling you to do both, but because you live for 80 years or 90 or more if you're lucky, and you can't base your mental health on that. And so, if you live for 400 years, then it'd be like, yeah, I can see why you would age. But, they live like less than 100 years, and then there's nothing afterwards. So are you really gonna be pissed about biology's stupid fucking schedule? Sorry, stuttering. Or, you know, because I don't have a nice body. I really don't. Um, I have like a chubby tummy. My arms are starting to sag. I look like a bowl of oatmeal here, the area that you call the face. And I can't change that anytime soon. But that doesn't mean that I become a dick, you know? I'm just trying to draw a quick parallel. Um, so, please, I, it's uncomfortable speaking on a subject that I don't have much experience in. Um, but yeah, biology has a stupid schedule. It doesn't let you live long. It makes you age in the middle. Even like at 30, it starts to show. And so, are you gonna follow biology's schedule, or are you going to try and live regardless of it? Because you can be mad at aging, and it makes total sense. You shouldn't repress your emotions. But it happens too early, you know? It happens way too early. It's almost like you're gonna mentally break down at the first bad thing that happens. That's inconvenient, and I didn't decide that. So, the rule to begin with is pretty dumb. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like If you spill water on a computer, it dies. That's not ready to become jail content. It still sucks. But it's fine. I vent, but with good measure. I have to go look for a second. The microphone. Fuck. The fucking microphone. I'm not tech savvy. How do I fix this shit? Normally you would just do it. It was already sorted out. But now I have to be like, yeah, camera isn't quite good, and then the microphone is picking up sounds I don't want it to pick up. Feminism is great until you have to fucking do it yourself. DIY, but not for Michaels. Technology DIY. Bitch, let's go. It's just a joke. Maybe it come off the wrong way. I'll be right back. I need to go use the bathroom. own electronics, I highly recommend, or I implore you to dry your hands before you like resettle yourself, because electronics and water do not mix. I also recommend not using a big mug, because the bigger the mug is, the more space there is inside the mug. This is just my theory. I don't know physics or anything. I'm a dumb bitch. Bigger mug means there's more space on the inside of the circle. And then when you swish it around to grab it and move it around to go sip, it hits the edge of the mug hard, which would cause it to splash. And that is exactly what happened. That's why this is a new computer. That's why I ordered a new one. It cost me a fuck ton of money. I'll never make one mistake again. Let's continue. But do you guys know what I'm trying to make with the whole Asian thing? I can't fucking claim to know what it feels like to have your looks change in a way that you don't want them to. But there's a few things you can do, right? So, yeah. I mean, eventually you wind up accepting it. If something shit happens, you wind up accepting, even if it takes like a year, in my case, full time. You wind up accepting it and like, making sense of it in some way. Maybe not, maybe yes. Hopefully you find a way to be happy, whether you're old or young or middle-aged. Yeah. I need to grab my water. So, I do drink water. I do grab water. Reminds me of plastic and hoppers. Drum and bass, baby. This is energy. Oh man! Hello. Oh, it's coming back. Heat watch. Guys, we gotta control the warming. Mm-hmm. Not everybody has a gym membership. Workout around people. Yeah, that one. What a ridiculous concept. Works for you, it works for you. We both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. So don't bow for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. Being 23, I finally realized, maybe I was 23, 23, I realized why people want reincarnation. Of course you'd want to do it again, of course. Da, 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 da. So don't bow for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. That's not how it works. I know. But fuck music. You're not gonna tell me the rules. Pretentious fucks. Ugh. It's an arpeggio. I fucking put you into force. You're not playing a tempo. Beat point. Ass shit. Bitch ass, shit ass. Yeah, how's that disrespect? Sometimes I can't talk. Cause this ain't the end. Ooh. Let's watch a Bison interview. The Legacy documentary always makes me a little bit sad. I don't know why. There he is. Ruben looks like an Arab man. The thing is, I'm an Arab woman. I don't look Arab. I look like life happened to me multiple times, and I wasn't able to keep it at bay. It's because of his dark features. Hello. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous orchestral intro. Okay, that's two. Top tower. Give me the full version, please. Give me the full version. No, don't play from the beginning. I'm just vibing. Why are his eyes watering? Is it because he got shampoo on them by accident? It would make sense with his hair as well. I feel he instrumental slaps. So what about you? Big arms. He's a 2000s video game character. Welcome to my channel where I say unhinged things towards men. I have no romantic emotions whatsoever. Unhinged, unhinged, unhinged things. It's a compliment of unhinged. Uber and Uber. Oh. Of course the melody. I can't listen to it unless it tastes good. It has to have a melody. That's always been the case for me, even before I discovered Viking, before I discovered EDMs. I couldn't listen to a song unless it was melodic, so I guess I have that in common with him. I think it's got to do with brain chemistry. It's not have a genre term, it just has to sound good. Signature leather jacket. I also have a jacket that I usually wear, the one that I go to. It's a jean one though. I don't wear leather. Well, I do have a necklace, but that is on my other channel. I went a bit overboard one time. Do I want to do the thing that I want to do and deal with the embarrassment, or do I avoid the embarrassment entirely? Ooh, but I love it when they go crazy. No, yeah. Don't owe it to your parents, owe it to yourself. Fuck them. I don't need anyone's help. I do it myself. If you hold the door for me, I fucking grapple you. I turn you into cereal and eat you for breakfast. Don't come near me. That's hot, but let it go, and let me do it myself. Moving. Victor's a great guy, and I love the tiny remixes he does on Instagram. Gotta show him a little bit of appreciation. Fuck. I have a nice voice. I'm rolling. When my brain chemistry gets wavy, I start to say things over. I had a bit of caffeine. I'm incapable of human connection. Oh, because there's one year of my life that was bad. If you come close to me, fuck. I'm asexual. I'm gonna wind up saying innuendo. So I can't say the word suck because I don't want to think out. Penis. That's right. Is that it? No, it isn't. I'm gonna wind up sucking your soul. And trust me, that is not gonna be fun. Certainly don't say them if they don't have any like sexual meaning behind them. Because of how the world works, I'm gonna be like, yeah. So just to clarify, this is not about me eating anybody or non-nutritional value or gobble gobble gobble. I'm a witch in a cottage. And I'm a bitch who needs a lozenge. Oh, Bolos. Is that she's gonna understand that. He just like saying the word. Host. Ba da da. Oh, he's on the table. Do I feel good today? Yeah. Mm, yummy liquid sound from South Beach. It's like liquid, blue liquid, poured on me. Yeah, I think that's fuck, 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 fuck. Ulan is originally shy, but he makes himself extroverted. He's a snake, I say. I talk shit. I'm not like it. I'm not mean. I talk nonsense. And then one of those people, I'm not shy. Well, if I got put in a situation, I'd be like, da 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 da. Yeah, make the music you like. Don't fall into genres or box in. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Big two cents. One time Victor danced for the dancers. I respect that. It's not only women. Women are gorgeous, but we gotta get some men in there. because women aren't sexual objects. Get up there and dance. Surely they had to have changed that, because you can't just have women up there in the 21st century. Not in this decade. Not in this century. Ah. Okay, I gotta stand up and do something, and then I will turn into crabs. And then I'll become toxic. On a very scientific level. I should probably epilate myself while I'm still dead inside, because one day I'm going to not be dead inside. I'll eventually heal and be able to do things I used to do. I think so, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. But then when I'm not dead inside, I'll be able to feel things, and so epilating will be very, very, agonizing. Why can't I just go fast? Oh. I should probably get some fresh air. There's one tiny issue with it, though, that I'd like to bring up. And it says currently 89 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And beneath it, it says the word sunny. No fucking shit. You want me to turn into a horse? Oh, you can always hit the gym. No, I can't. I have brain stuff. If I go there, it's not really good. And if I don't exercise, I can't sleep as well. There was one time I slept really well, and it's because I went to the dollar store and bought a bunch of shit, and it was heavy, and I carried it home. I slept well that night. And I was right here with my old computer, watching nice interviews, and I eventually went to bed. Mug. Pass du café. Passe du café. Passe du café. Il y a un examen. It's a vendredi. Oh, I'm forgetting my French. Sunday, Saturday. Dimanche is Sunday. Vendredi is Friday. Just one more. Samedi. Lundi, mardi, jeudi. Jeudi? Mercredi is the middle of the Wednesday, upside down. Jeudi. It's jeudi. Lundi is Tuesday. Who the fuck is jeudi? Jeudi, tout mardi, merde. That's a little bit of a pun. Jeudi means I say. Oh, I'm more fluent. This color right here, I fuck with this color so much. It's the color of my conditioner, more or less. This color is the shit. If it was a drink, I'd drink it even if it was like 100% alcohol. Oh. Though the audio does sound like there's someone doing a mic test on it. In Google, is that you? In Google, Arabic is tap, faucet. So I put that into his name, and it just sounds like I'm putting a oh well, I mean, like if that's how we think tap is, sorry. That's just tough. Oh. We're hitting a nice lull in my life where nothing is happening. Maybe be able to what do I want to do? Conflict. That's the issue. Sorry. Spit. And assemble. Over there. What do I want? I want to play Room Finder games. And I want to do voices. Go away, go away, go away. The voices in my head. Hmm. So my mug actually has the same note as the first note in No Rest. And there was a period of my life where I'd always be on pitch, and it was special because I experienced no human connection, so if I ever did anything, I'd do it only for the cash. So weird. But that makes me uncomfortable, so it's usually only a joke. What's all this? It's the comedy round, huh? Looks like the job is too difficult for me. Go. But one time I hit my mug too many times and I hit hard on the ground, and I was like, maybe that's no rest. Like maybe. And it was, but only one note because it was two notes. Is it the higher note? I'm gonna say it's the higher note. That's okay. Sorry, should we do that? Sorry. Pretty lady. She has nice lips. No, she's flying. Vicetone bicycle. She's pretty lady. Don't kick him. That's my job. I'm joking. Sleeping through the fingers. Whoa. No. Yeah, relationships. Mm-hmm. The subtle branding of my stone. Being with someone for me is a battlefield. Always is wrong. And how would you know? I wouldn't. Not the same I do. Yeah, it's just a feeling of adventures. I love being alone. It's refreshing. Did I press on the wrong song? No, I forgot what I was going to say. Shit. Why did my computer come with things on it? I have to wipe it off with nail polish remover. Everything is an inconvenience. Get off! Get off my computer! Get off! Oh yeah, being alone is refreshing. I'm crazy. No, it's refreshing. I can. Don't know what I'll do if I lose myself again. Caffeine machine, caffeine consuming machine, 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 caffeine consuming machine. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, dum-dum. Do-do-do-do-do. Barbie and Pegasus. Caffeine. I need some of these sacrifices. Whenever you look back on your life, all of the time that you wasted, it doesn't make sense, you don't know why. Oh, minus the PE. Oh no, I'm just a help. A garden tool. Silence is out of place. Choosing your mistakes, they lead you back to where you once called home, home, home. Oh, did I? Maybe because I just said full power or something. Moving. The melody popped into my head of a song that already exists, but I didn't know what song it was, even though I know it really well. I've known it for over a year. It's Looking for the Light by Ronras featuring Laura Brown. The song "The Far Out" featuring alginroare. I'm touched from you, and I was hurt like you. Addict, I can't get enough. Opposite of my dreams. Gaidara, hello with me. Maybe instrumental version. This is one of the most listened to songs by me. What does that say about me? It's a representation of my character, that's what it is. I'm not afraid to say that. Maybe a bit. Oh, that's bitter. Punch. Ugh, punch. One time I had strawberry punch, and a little too much of it. It was May 3rd. Or was it? Yeah, it was. Strawberry. I don't have strawberry. No, the flavor. I can. Ultra sunny. So sunny, it's like Ultra Music Festival. Oh my god. Excuse me. I felt it. Details. Yeah, they talk about like the nostalgia and hard hitting the songs, but there's not a single comment. There's not a single comment on the subject of the song. Are they too scared to mention it? Or maybe like the meaning was lost on them because they're heterosexual or bisexual, but the main thing is that they have the suffix of sexual. Oh no, I clicked on it. Fuck. It's actually a good song. Okay, interesting. And spicy. 90 degrees! Oh my god, it gets better. Hold on, please. These nerves. I need to grab water. Dr. Pepper. Shh. Dr. Pepper. Heat watch. Just went outside. I just want to listen. Oh. Oh, what will in the background? Matthew Como, one minute. No dash. It's a good song. He sings Spotify. She does make it or he does make a night? Ruben likes sad songs. But I don't know him personally. It's just what he said. So he probably picked this one out. Has a, this thing is going to be nice, but it's going to not last for a long time. I just kind of assumed that he picked it out to remix. I could always do wrong though. When it comes to sound, I very rarely am. I'm an audio freak. I'm like, yeah, I know that sound. Do you now? What? I can't say that. If I know that I'm autistic and an audio freak, I'm gonna try to I don't know, hurt me. Is it done? No, it's an EDM song. It's never done. You're not gonna pull me in close. Unless I'm that one character from Overwatch, I'll pull you in. And only to deal damage. What's her name? What's her name? Is it action degrees or? Yeah, it is. So he's. Don't you feel us now, but I won't fucking fight back, dish. Master Chroma's some playboy, but he's only doing it to protect his heart, and that's okay. Hmm. Space and time, space and time. I love this thing. Sabotage voice is so low. Maybe 50? 50? Ooh, the caffeine. Some shit an American would say. Brain chemistry is weird, because I haven't been happy in a long time. Before we descend to madness, you reap what you sow. I won't fall for sabotage and lies that you won't surrender. Will be laid to rest. I won't fall for sabotage. Fall for sabotage. Drinking milk helps me sing. Fall for sabotage. In order to hit low notes, my voice has to rest. And I have to have a coat on my throat. Throat coat, throat coat. Whatever it's called. Sabotage. When I swallow and clear my throat, then it's hard to hit them. Sabotage. I'm making a weapon out of energy. I can't say that online. Oopsie daisy. A fake one, of course, that shoots foam. You know, like a fake. Look. God damn it, what have I done? Wishing in all the wash. You turn me cold as winter snow, winter snow. I'll freeze the breath right in your throat. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Before we descend to madness, you'll be what you sow. I won't fall for sabotage and the lies that you won't surrender. You'll be laid to rest. I won't fall for sabotage. Love this song. Adrenaline. My ear. I want to be in a video game so I can just exist without emotional issues. I collect plants and eat them, even the weird ones, in the video game. I have to defeat the big enemy, but then I actually win. Crazy. Which wouldn't be an insult in that world, as I wouldn't be treated derogatorily. This is a true piece of fiction. Sabotage. Feels like ultra romantic song. Ooh, that's a beautiful car. Someone said, you have to leave your impact on the world. I said, are you talking about good impact or bad impact? You get it? Because she's evil. She could be mean like bad impact. It's kind of funny. You think you're joking to me, so I'm good at that. It's like, ah, it's like an impact. Feels like. Lord. Okay. degrés Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. big ant. I am a romantic and I don't fall in love. My parents did have some DNA after what you did? Hell no. Dun, 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 dish, dun, 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 dun. Don't you want to pass on DNA? Because you wanted the easy way. You want me to eat shit the whole time? Yeah, yeah, I have a husband. Yeah, yeah. That one. You fucker. How fucking dare you? I'll turn you into beans. I guess you'll be making people fight. Yeah, they think I can go through all that I went through 2 years ago. And you're like, yeah, so I found a good boyfriend. Like, well, are you going to marry him? Because you can't just have a boyfriend. Yeah, just the entitlement level coming off of the tubing is like a stench that could be detected with a machine. Y'all are wild, like it's silly to the max. Nobody's imposing these things on me. However, I have gleaned a bit of awareness that I don't agree with. Yeah, very entitled. First, he told me not to date, and then he traumatized me, and then you know me all. Expectations. How dare you? What if I just stayed single forever? Would that make me combust? Would that fun? It would make me combust, because if things don't fit into the belief system, they start to break down into the natural components: carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. We begin to, we need to go to the mechanic is the version of, no, that's not it. It didn't make sense to them, because it wasn't a book about low income, tragically. Yeah. They could have done. Just reasonable. Not completely wrong. Reasonable, I think. Something like you. Pretty, pretty. Make them hit an error 404. Oh, this makes no sense. I know it's hard, babes. We'll get used to it. How fucking dare you tell me what to do? After everything you've done. You are unbelievable. I love that because one of them is religious. Really religious. You can't wear one. Oh my god, so rebellious using my autonomy. That's crazy. You change. You give me everything. I see the butterflies feel different. Stuck in my head and I admit it. I don't know where you've been, but I'll never be the same. I could get used to somebody like you. It's like you showed up when I'm feeling brand new. Can't believe love's what I'm falling into. I could get used to somebody like you, somebody like you. You, you know, somebody like you. You know you've done all right when you find a guy who disappoints your parents. How does it fucking feel? It's shit. I win, I win, I win, I win. Head and I admit it. Now I'm all in. I have to say you were more than worth the wait. I could get used to somebody like you. It's like you showed up and I'm feeling brand new. Can't believe love's what I'm falling into. I could get used to somebody like you. Somebody like you. Yeah, he's an atheist. How does that feel? And it gets better from there, motherfucker. Somebody like, oh, it's my bed. Oh, somebody like you. I'm feeling a bit dehydrated. Give me a second. You should find a husband. I don't probably know or experience any sexual attraction. It's gonna be really hard to get that to happen when I experience nothing. Hello. You're supposed to like men and they tell you not to be with them, and we struggle with that. I know, that's what's supposed to happen, but I'm not going there. It's almost like things didn't go your way, which is an insane thing for you to have to comprehend, but there it is. There it is. I don't like any of them. Not in a mean way, it's just I'm not attracted to anybody. I think I'm asking here because I was sitting in my bed crying myself to sleep. I wasn't even feeling depressed or sad, I just had pent up emotions from the day. Before this breakdown, I had turned on this music. I came back to it, and it silenced my pain. Now I can go to sleep peacefully. Thank you, Bystone. I love since 2016. That's a lovely comment. Every Bystone song makes me happy. Bystone is fire. I've heard this song before, I swear. Good job. Typical Bystone writer support. Awesome team. This song is playing exactly how I'm feeling right now. I can't get enough of this song. Anywhere I go, you will follow. Bitch, ignore, bitch, ignore. Porque chega um death now. Split down stone cold, but not that I want to kiss a gunny by the neck. Go far, be more. Rather than things for this block goes spin and fuck up my life. That me fly like a moon in the sky. And she would think I'm so fishing down your eyes. Broken and noise and a burden at night. Really things were trying to find right of eyes. If you look at much can the corpse of the ring? She holds my best friend if I die here today. True. But you love me, wait till you want to. Touch me with the light sound, chains off the fade of the right one should be on. Okay. I forgot that I was gonna leave. Holy fuck. Holy shit. It's that espresso. I'm not American. I like to drink. I don't like to drink. I mean, it's nice, but I can't because somebody took my idea. And I'm too pathetic to get involved. So I'm okay with being sober. Doesn't mean I can't even consume that much, to be honest. It's not a big difference. Just a nice other reason to hate her. Who's these yours, George? Rainbow Princess, not the place. Someone's in the background singing. Someone's in the background singing. Who are you get to? We've been here. It's like it's always been there. 2, 3, 4. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Hey! Go, don't split the computer. Spin it out. Use just otherwise mental breakdown. Bish. Split Arabic is كفاح. كفاحته. It's more Spanish. Carrashto. There it is. "90 degrees, sunny." Thank you for that second bit. I needed it. A long one time said men think with their pee-pee. Whoa, he fit all of his brain cells into his... Oh, no wonder they're sore. How could you fit the nodule building computer into there? It's 3 inches. You can't. You'll explode. So, I knew that was inaccurate. I had to have the ending. Thank you, Mother, for telling me that guys think. Every time I talk to a guy, that's what I think of. I don't think he thinks with his biceps. But those aren't big either. Sorry, I'm a dick. They don't have to be. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum. Gotta put it in the head. There's no space. The living room. Da-da-da-da. But it's funny because someone signed in. You and home, I think, that they're... But this is not true. This means that they're more balanced. Not that. And she's motivated by material motives to try and people's happiness, so of course she'd say some shit like that. I think of another songs to listen to. You staring up at me and it makes you wonder, is she the one I'll take home? I stare at like it was and it makes me wonder, why is he here all alone? I'm not going out to where the music's too loud, the people surround me. Please just stay in this vibe and never think that you own me. Yeah. You can talk to me, boy, and you can move in up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm dead inside. I might be up for a dance, I might be holding your hand. You're not gonna get what you came here for. I'm leaving as soon as you ask for more. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move up close. There is a good, I'm not your baby. La da da da, la da da, la da 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 da. Getting it, but I'm only getting started. Another playing my song. If she's broken hearted, but you could not be more wrong. I like going out to where the music's too loud and other people surround me. And here's my best advice, just let me stay in this vibe and never think that you own me. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can look at the clothes, but that's as far as it goes. I'm dead inside. I might be up for a dance. I might be holding your hand. Just don't get attached. I don't want time going from a spot in a thick and white. Every ounce of your emotions, I can't date you or fall in love. Just letting you know, I'm not your baby. No, you're not my baby, but I think maybe I'll reconsider. When I pull up in a brand new thing with a price tag chain and a new chinchilla. Anything for the heart when he walks the floor, but we don't count that when I kill him. But you never deal with the boys in the family, the band from box like dinner. Other women have up with up, bring it back on rewind. Can I have your box man back on your line? But I'm a real player, I never act like you're one. You'd be disappointed. And I see it all the time, so it's best I let one dance floor to the next man. So I don't even try to be real. But you can still be pure as the best man. Yes, man. Talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, close. Oh, close, but you can never be with me, 'cause it's what the universe wants. I'm dead inside, I can't wake up or be with anyone, 'cause I am dead inside. Oh, 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 you are. Hope it's clear. Clear. Crystal, crystal clear in the flesh. Les anneaux, les anneaux, les anneaux, les anneaux, les anneaux, exercise, I gotta head out now. Keep advisory in effect. The person I'm trying to talk to has deleted their personality. Please come back when they've rebuilt it. Thank you and goodbye. Yeah. I'm gonna head out now. If you can't, thank you. If you're leaving, take care of yourself. I will see you next time and goodbye. That was weak. Fuck. If you can't, thank you. If you're leaving, take care of yourself. I will see you next time and goodbye. I love the feeling of stupidity I get every time I do this. And it's worth it because I enjoy it. Not the feeling of stupidity, but the feeling of singing, listening to music, and just vibing.